Welcome to Ferring's International Pharma Science Centre in India. This is where it all started. These are the people and the laboratories where we have developed Ferring's fast disintegrating technology, also called FDT. International Pharma Science Centre, India, is located in Thane, a suburb of Mumbai, and was established in 2006 to boost the research and development initiatives of our global pharmaceuticals company. Let's start the journey.
It all began in South Africa with a surprise lunch invitation from Mr. Paulson in the January of 2006. He asked me to set up a development center in India for creating our own fast dissolving technology platform. On the spot, he gave me this letter approving $1 million. Rest is history.
Many reasons led us to consider India when it was decided to develop this new fast dissolving technology. First of all, we wanted to establish Ferring in a country regarded as creative, open, and having such a huge potential for future developments. India also met our expectations for the possibility to hire talented experts and specialists. As you know, the pharmaceutical industry has a long tradition of success in India. This is why we are so confident that this ambitious project will be based, nursed, and developed in India.
To develop the technology, we needed to build the know-how, and for that we needed the right persons and the lab. The early stage part of the FDT technology is now in principle finalized, and we are now expanding the know-how to include also the complex technology of making combination products.
We have created the infrastructure, lab building, and the organization. We have recruited scientists and developed the FDT platform. The team is knowledgeable and enthusiastic, full of creativity, and eager to continue to develop.
We started in India with 3 individuals, and now we count already around 25. Next step on the journey to a product for the market is the pilot plant. Now we take ideas and innovation into a larger scale, from approximately 1 kilo bench scale to 25 to 50 kilos pilot scale. We develop the pharmaceutical process and we prepare for further upscaling to a commercial production line. We need to repeat parts of the work already done, now in a Western GMP environment, perform validation, and prepare documentation with worldwide standard. This is by nature different from the innovative process. Our exciting journey is en route.
One of the key challenges for the IPC India team was to define the formulation for the orally disintegrating tablet, also called ODT. The IPC India team discovered a new matrix former with very good chemical and physiochemical properties. Patent applications were filed directed to the platform technology using these new matrix forming agents in the FDT technology.
We have identified a candidate matrix former with good properties and have even filed patent applications. We are currently looking into how we can solve the supply of ingredients.
Another challenge in the formulation development is to ensure that unpleasant taste is masked. How we perceive a taste is very personal, as culturally we're all very different. So we realized that we needed a tool to get an objective measurement of taste.
This is a taste sensing equipment, popularly known as an electronic tongue, and this helps in objective measurement of taste.
The manufacturing of the ODTs is done in this lab, and factors such as time and temperature are most crucial to assure the quality of the products.
This is a freeze-drying microscope and is heart of the lyophilization process. With this equipment, we can evaluate various factors affecting properties of the ODT and set the right processing parameters for manufacturing of ODT.
Some drugs need to be formulated as small coated particles with prolonged release effect. For this, we need to master the coating technology.
This is a fluidized bed processor used for controlled release coating of small drug particles. These particles can then be put into ODT, thereby combining the effect of controlled release and fast melt.
The ODT is a very delicate product and requires a special, safe but easy to peel, flexible packaging.
The blister should protect the product and at the same time be easy to open. It should be able to fulfill the requirements of both, being child resistant and senior friendly.
After 2 years of creativity and building of know-how, the results came out. The ODT was there and with properties in compliance with the target product profile. The hardness of the ODT is excellent. It's robust and yet it dissolves quickly in water.
See how it disintegrates in less than 10 seconds.
The physiochemical properties of this new matrix former are very good, and some tests show superior properties to our current melt. In the year 2010, we performed a study in humans that showed bioequivalence to the Minirin melt. At that stage, we were 24 persons involved with the project, 10 persons from IPC India, 10 persons from IPC Copenhagen, 3 from FIXA, and 1 from the legal department working on patents. In 2012, we had developed a prototype combination product, an immediate release drug together with extended release drug particles in one single ODT. This is called a fixed dose combination, or FDC. By 2012, 3 international patent applications were filed based on the work done in IPC India, and there are more to come. Since the start of the project, we've had a close monitoring of the Freedom to Operate, FTO, which was carried out with a global perspective, involving all global functions of Ferring. We have successfully achieved the goal to do early-stage development of FDT desmopressin and Desmo Combo F. Now we can make our own orally disintegrating tablet, and we can expand the technology to include combination products. To have the technology in-house is a fantastic opportunity to expand the portfolio of technologies even further. There is a lot of creativity here, which must be continuously nurtured and nourished. The group working with early-stage development is now ready to take on more new challenges. A late-stage group will now take over to complete the development part. To some extent, the work will need to be repeated in a GMP environment. All work will need to be validated and documented according to quality standards needed to support a registration file. For Ferring, the challenge now is to create the group and the environment required for this, including a GMP pilot plant. We should not forget that the product coming out of our late-stage development is not the final product to the market. Following the late-stage development, the product, process, and technology need to be transferred to a manufacturing plant.
Holding in my hand here the Ferring melt from our labs in Mumbai. This has been created by our pharmaceutical scientists in IPC India, and in my opinion it's one of the best oral melts in the business. Why? It has a rapid onset of action, it needs no water, it has a very pleasant mouth sensation, and it dissolves very quickly in the mouth in less than 7 seconds. The rapid onset of action is important. The melt will be used for patients with swallowing difficulties. Pediatric patients are an obvious choice for the drug, and the melt is ideal for that application. In the future, this platform developed in India will be very useful for our entire pipeline of oral active peptides and proteins. It will be useful in all of our therapeutic domains, and it will be applicable worldwide. In fact, we can say that the Ferring melt innovation will be one of the strongest platforms for our future drug delivery. So there you are, made in India, but applicable worldwide.